Your ex has been looking through photos of you, okay? And I feel that this energy of them looking through the photos is changing everything. I hear that they're doom scrolling, okay? 3 o'clock in the morning. But they have started to look at your photos, okay? And the memories of you and your person together, they can't shut down anymore, all right? I feel they have been numbing themselves. They've shut up about it. They've just tried to get on with their lives, okay? But they can't do it anymore, all right? You are definitely the one now that got away, okay? Even if you decide that this isn't for you, I do feel there's a message here that's going to come through of some form of apology. So I'm going to see what they would like to say to you from the bottom of their heart, okay? No toxicity, no bullshit, just what they know they would like to say, and also what's going on with them and the best possible outcome here. Are they going to come back? Or I'm hearing, are they going to realise that it might be too little too late, as the old saying goes, that they've missed the boat, okay? They left you in a precarious position. I just heard the word precarious. That will mean something to someone. And have they missed the boat? I feel that it's not that you don't have feelings for this person, but I do feel that your boundaries are stronger and possibly you wouldn't want to put yourself back there. But let's see what's going on with their energy first. Then I just want to get some messages, what they would say to you if they were in front of you now, okay? Because your photos, I'm hearing not even just holiday photos, but day trip photos. Not so much holiday, but day trips. I don't know, I'm seeing trees, forests. I know it's quite bizarre, but that's what I'm seeing. Forest, day trips and fun. Okay, there's something along those lines they're going through. So let's have a look at what their energy's like first. Okay, just while I'm shuffling though, thanks for watching. Thank you for everything. I do appreciate it, and thank you for your comments. I do read all of them. Please leave comments. I do like to read them. If you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. Links are below in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out. And also the $1 readings up for a time as well. Okay, let's get to it now. Let's just get to the reading. Their energy. Right. This is actually one of the things they'd like to say to you. They are in an environment now where they fell for some red flags. They've gone somewhere to someone who's turned out to be a complete nightmare. All right. They would say to you that they're involved with a lot of drama and they ignored all the signs, but they are now stuck. I feel quite a desperate energy with them. I just do. I feel they feel quite desperate, okay? For quite a while, they've resisted their mistakes. This is very important, this. Shadow work tomorrow maybe. They have resisted the connection between you two, okay? And all of a sudden they have started, that's right back at the beginning what I channeled, your photos are bringing back memories. They've pushed it aside, they've ignored it, they've done whatever they're doing, whatever people do. However, they have now been triggered by your photos, okay? They've resisted it. They've been ignoring the red flags in their situation. They've been trying to ignore the drama. I don't feel at times they've got the energy to do a lot about anything. No, but now they're crying in the shower. You know, even if they're not physically crying, they feel very vulnerable, very isolated. They could be on the verge of a breakdown. Okay, because do you know what's happened here? They have spent so long, it could be years, okay, resisting your connection, resisting apologising, resisting feeling, okay? They've done it for a while. They're now in a situation that is mentally, physically and emotionally draining them. I do feel they're very tired, they're feeling very trapped. And the floodgates have opened because they did something recently which I don't feel they've done in a long time, and that is look at photos of you. And they know there's no way back. There's only you, okay? You are the one that got away. This is a very, very, very sensitive energy. I think the circumstances, even if you were to talk again, would have to be managed very sensitively. Does that make any sense to you? Are there people around you or wouldn't like you talking, or something would happen? But I just feel that it would have to be managed very sensitively. This card, your soul left the meeting. This is all about them. Okay, say I'm them. They're sat here. They're going about doing what they're doing, but they're not here. The physical body's here, but their soul is with you. And they're living in fear and existential dread. Their nervous system is completely dysregulated. I don't feel this person was particularly narcissistic. I feel they said things and done things, but I do feel they have some genuine remorse for you, okay? Genuine remorse here. I feel they're genuine, okay? Yeah, they've realised what they'd like to say is they treated drama as therapy. They were addicted to chaos, okay? They were addicted to chaos. They would always be getting themselves involved in other people's problems, dramas, etc., but never actually tending to your relationship, okay? They've recognised that, and that's quite a biggie, you know. That's quite a biggie. You know, there's a lot of people who go through life and they don't realise that getting involved in other people's dramas is sometimes because you don't want to look at yourself or your own. Well, your person has realised they got themselves involved in all these other dramas that they shouldn't have done, okay? They went back also into a situation that was sort of like frying pan into fire situation with a person that I think intuitively they knew deep down was trouble, but they went back into this, and it's just caused a lot of malice, a lot of hypocrisy. I feel that your ex doesn't feel, I'm not saying safe, they don't trust the person or the people they are mixing with. Okay, they don't trust them, but the red flags were there. Now, you could have told your ex about this situation, but they went back and yeah, they might as well have just poured petrol onto a fire, okay? Right, I want to see what they'd say to you. Finding out the truth crushed me. I think that's the truth about what you told them before they left you. I don't feel it's you being with someone else or letting them down. I feel that you told them some home truths about all this drama, okay, red flags, whatever, and they didn't listen, and you knew. And what they would like to say is that they didn't want to believe it. Could have been about their family or somebody, okay, just as an example, but it was something you had a convo about, conversation, you told them, they didn't listen, and they've seen it now. They've seen it. They've seen somebody's true colours. I got the Page of Swords out in the reverse when I was shuffling earlier, and I kept it out. It's someone who's unconcerned with the feelings of others, okay? A nasty piece of work. Nasty. Verbally. community. So it's the sort of person who will verbalise, they will post things on social media about you, all with the written word messages. Social media, absolute nonsense, okay? I should have listened. I hid behind material things, so they've been hiding their feelings. Yeah, this has come to the fore, right? I honestly feel today this person, could have been years, they've been like living a lie, just in some parallel timeline. Well, I believe all timelines are created anyway, but they've been in a parallel timeline, and now your photos, that's what it is, the memories of you. I feel you even though we are apart. Yeah, they do. I want you. That's what they'd really like to say. Okay, let's just have a couple of these and then I'll see what they're going to do. Any other messages, please? I'm afraid that I've lost you forever. Yeah, that's what I said. Is it too little, too late? You know, have they missed the boat? Because they turned the boat and went back to a situation that you warned them about, okay? You know, fire frying pan analogy, petrol on bonfire kind of thing. And have they missed the boat with you? I feel today this person isn't strong enough to handle rejection from you. And I feel that they would rather live in their own little fantasy world, that you would be back together. I hope that makes sense. I just feel that very strongly. I just felt it, that they won't. They're frightened of you rejecting them. So if they don't contact you, they won't know that you've rejected them. So in their mind, they can act out this relationship. They're manifesting you. I just heard that. I should have fought for you. Yeah. Oh, they should have fought for you. There's no one like you. No one like you. And there was definitely something going on with some problems that you had. Not in your relationship, but there's some problems that you had. That they weren't supportive to you. And this was just another nail. Okay? They weren't supportive. No, they let you fall. I'm not saying they're narcissistic or toxic. I do feel this person has learnt a bit of a lesson. Here we go. I'm scared you will reject me. That's just come out. That's what this is about. Now, I'm not so sure if they're going to come back in. I just have a... I'm just feeling that they are going to live in a little bit of a fantasy world because they're too scared. Okay. Anything else in their environment? Oh gosh. Right. You and your person, they see you as Bonnie and Clyde. I don't mean that in sort of like the story of it, but the ride or die. Okay. You two against the world. Because they've got themselves in a situation now, which is that's how they see you. The cat's out the bag. They're with somebody who's untrustworthy and is talking about them. Okay, so they've got like they've got a wolf in sheep's clothing in their environment. Anything else? Pull one more. Just grab one more red flagged. There you go. That's about the third different deck I've had that. Yeah. So you warned them, but now I think you've probably seen their red flags as well. Okay. What should you do? Before we look at the outcome, what should you do? Let's see what messages we've got for you. Put yourself first, Nine of Cups. Manifest what you want, okay? The Nine of Cups is beautiful, but it's a healthily selfish card in this energy. It means put your own needs first, your own emotional needs. You collect exactly what you want, do what you want, and do whatever makes you happy and rocks your boat, okay? But also it is a message to say that what you believe or your continual thoughts will manifest at some point into the 3D reality. But as to what to do, be the Nine of Cups. Make wishes and plans for the things you want. It's a very lucky card. It's a very beautiful card. But for me, it can be a card of being a little bit selfish. You know? Collecting everything you want. They're all yours, okay? Put yourself first. That's your message today. Put yourself first at all times now. You went through the mill with this person. It's been a long time coming, this. I'm not even sure you even want to go there. So you gave them enough warnings, enough chances, and in the end, you know, whether we believe time is just a construct or whatever, we only have so much energy, don't we? We only have so much energy to give, and our energy is precious, and you gave a lot to this person. But you're more like the Nine of Cups now. If it makes me happy, it gets in. If it doesn't, tootle off you go. All right. Anyway, before we wrap this up, let's see, is this person just going to just do anything? I think if they were to get back with you or even communicate with you, they've got to come in good this time. No bullshit. No airy-fairy, half-assed messages. They have got to come in with an apology. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sort this out. And I'm going to make sure that I never hurt you again. And I'm going to have all... You want action. You want some action. I just heard that. That just came out of nowhere. Right, come on then, Keeley. Last card. I do honestly feel that they possibly will contact you, okay, but for you, I've got the World and the Chariot. Now, those two cards for me in your energy say, especially with exes, that the cycle has closed out, that you've ended that cycle within your own energy. And I almost feel, though, that you will bump into this person and you will have a conversation with them, but I feel you're working more on your own success and what you truly want, and you will be successful, okay? You've had a period of up and down, in and out, maybe finances up and down, in and out. You might be waiting to move, or something's been stalling with a move, whatever that is. It's coming, okay? You are going to be successful, but I do feel your ex will want you back. They will make some form of contact. You might even meet up for a discussion, but I feel for you that that chapter of your life is over. Yeah, I see that. Queen of Wands, that's your energy. You're looking to the future. So whatever happens, you're going to be just fine. Queen of Wands, Nine of Cups, and I just saw the Six of Wands. You're going to be fine. Your ex, yeah, I think after a bit of up and downing and in and outing, you will bump into them and there will be a conversation. But I'm not so sure if you will reopen a cycle with them. So you take care. Remember, you're the best. You're perfect. You're lovely. You're amazing. Don't let anybody tell you how to think, how to be, or what to do, okay? It's just their projection. We go through life with everybody else's thoughts, ways, all flapping around in our heads. No, just be you, okay? You are the only one. Love you, and I will speak to you soon, okay? Bye.